Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Yes, it is Friday. I know you normally see me on Thursday, but tonight is a special, special night. It is our 1 year anniversary. Yes, we made it to 1 year. The baby is one. And when we have a natural baby, guess what happened? You are the auntie, the uncles, the godmother, the godfather. You are family. So, as your host, I want to say welcome everyone to this 1 year anniversary. So, before we go any further, you know what I will normally say. Look up there, you see the live. We are going to share the live. So tonight we are going to roll through our 1 year and what we went through to make it this far. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. So as you sit back, you know what I normally say, there's no golden nuggets dropping here tonight. Or maybe there's golden nuggets dropping here tonight from your host herself. Tonight is the night where you should have your own food. Bring your own food and share with us what is it that you're eating and what is it that you're drinking so we can have virtual dinner, virtual date, virtual celebration. And that's what we are going to do tonight. So while you are doing that, I am going to show you how we did for the whole year. So sit back, relax. No, before you do that, right up there that it says live, share the live and invite someone to come into the presence of the question with your host, Verona Willis-Brown. Let's roll back and see how we came this far.
Ja, en over Miriam, ja, mijn little sister. Zonder jou waren we niet zo ver gekomen. Ja, ga zo door. Je doet een great job. En als je mij hebt geholpen, ga je aan anderen ook helpen. Ja, dat is de blessing wat je mee hebt gekregen. Is de blessing wat rondhangt om jou. Dus gebruik het goed. En ga zo door. Love you, sis. Thank you.
Happy 1 year anniversary, Verona. I just wanted to thank you so much for being just you, who you are, and being so great. And I loved our interview. It was so great. You're so open-minded and caring. And thank you so much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Hi. Congratulations to Verona, the host of The Question from Allison, all the way in Trinidad. All the best and all God's blessings in the future for your broadcast. God bless you. All the best.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Love Hawkins. I am a Navy and Air Force veteran, and I'd like to take the time out to say Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there and extend an extra level of gratitude to all the family members because we know that they serve right along with those veterans, and it takes such a huge sacrifice. Thank you so much. And again, Happy Veterans Day, and you are appreciated.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Kenneth L. Watson Jr., author of 12 Phases of Sober. I'm also a disabled veteran of the United States Army. I served 6 years. Just wanted to send a happy Veterans Day to all those that have served prior to today, as well as those that are still on active duty and are protecting our freedom here in the United States. And a special prayer to those that are abroad that are protecting our freedom as well.
Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans, past, present, and future. Thank you for your sacrifice. Without your sacrifice, I wouldn't be able to be a veteran myself. So I just want to say thank you. God bless you and your family, and let's continue to make ourselves in this country, in this world of ours, great. Thank you, and God bless.
I just want to pause and come back in to let you know we are sharing throughout the years all the contribution that got us to this 1 year anniversary. It was 2020 when this whole thing started. And if you see my video that I posted, it is a video stating on December 24th, 2020, I presented to the world myself and the gift of inspiration and encouragement. Just to encourage everyone out there with a little light of hope. And here we are a year later, where I went across the globe, across to Africa, Germany, the Netherlands, UK, the Caribbean. I went to Jamaica, Trinidad. But most of all, I'm right here with you locals. And I so appreciate each and every one of you. Every time you show up not only for me, but you show up for yourself. So as we continue to look throughout the years, please share the live as we enjoy the videos from throughout the years of the contribution for the question. So as you can see, we went through the years with so many contributions. And as your host, it is my pleasure to come to you tonight as we celebrate all those contributions. Those are authors, creatives in all different areas. And as a result of them being here, they have built relationships. They have went through life, finding new friends, and all that good stuff. And that is the purpose of us being here. It's for you to build a relationship with each other. It's for you to build and support with each other. We are here to support each other, and that's why this room is here for you. So I want to thank you, Maria. Thank you, Natasha. I want to thank you so much, Julia, for showing up here tonight on this 1 year anniversary. For many of you out there who are mothers, you know that when your child turns 1, that is a big milestone. It is a milestone where you want to have the biggest birthday party, you want to have the biggest outfit, you want to have everything just grand. You want to celebrate. And that is the whole point. The point is for you to celebrate even your very first step. No matter which way you look at life, any decision that you're about to make, once you make the first step, celebrate. Celebrate. Absolutely. Celebrate. Dance, jump, do whatever you got to do. Whatever it is, skip. Hey, just celebrate. If you don't make that first step, there's nothing to celebrate. But because I made that first step on December 24th, that's the reason why I am here a whole year later with you guys, with you sitting in the audience. Many of them were on stage with me, and now they are in the audience. So I want to welcome back Natasha. Natasha, welcome back home, darling. I normally would say, when you're here with me again, if you're a past guest, I said, welcome back home. So, Natasha, I want to welcome you back home. Arthur Lou, welcome back home. This is home for you. This is where I said, bring your story here and let us work together. So throughout the years, we had work, we had story, we had books, we had work in progress, we had work that need a little bit twerking and a little bit adjustment. And that's what we did throughout the years. Nothing I did is because of myself. I did it all for you. I humble sit in this chair every Thursday night, serving you, not asking for anything, because all of this was given to me by God. And it is to serve you and to make sure that you grow. I want to see each and every one of you grow. So as we sit here tonight, and I told you to bring your own food, I don't know what you brought in for this celebration. What is it that you are going to be drinking or eating with your own dish? Because I did mention that you bring your own food. For those of you who got the memo to bring your own food, I would like to know, what is it that you brought to this celebration? Me, because I am the host, I have only bought my drink, which is coconut water. So I'm just going to sit back and relax and let me know, what is it that you brought in for your celebration tonight? What is it that you have to eat? What is it that you have to drink with this moment? We had so many moments on this show where I told you, what are they called? Golden nuggets and juicy content. So as I sit back tonight, we are going to get the opportunity to put some of those golden nuggets back on screen for those who have missed them, and for those who want to go over some of them. I will put them back on screen so you can see some of the golden nuggets that were dropped throughout the year. Some of them I did not get to put all of them because we started rough. We started out with technical difficulties. We started out nervous. We started out with fear. We started out on broken faith. We started out not knowing that we were going to make it to 1 year later. But yes, we did it. We did it. Not I. We. Yes, it is a we thing. So we did it. We did it. I'm not a singer, so guess what? I didn't get a singer to come tonight, so I'm going to just be quiet and do what I normally do. And that's sit right here, inspire you, encourage you, motivate you to do what? Be the best version of yourself. So we are going to show up a little bit of the golden nuggets that we had here throughout the year. In the meantime, let me know where you are watching from. Let me know what you are drinking or eating, since I can't see you. Let me know what you're eating so we can share virtually. Some dinner. It's Friday night. This is what we do on a Friday night. So bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Come on in with your food, with your drink, and let me know where you are tuning in from on this 1 year anniversary. It's your anniversary. I don't know who could sing that for me tonight, but hey, I'll take it. So let us jump in and we are going to show some of the golden nuggets that drop right here on the question. While you get your food ready, Okay, so let's go over some of the golden nuggets. That was technical difficulties. Was not showing quite well, so I guess I have to read them myself. Talking is not my gift. So let us go over some of them. If you have your pen, this is where the moment of truth is. This is something that I normally would say. Have your pen and your paper ready for some repeated golden nuggets that were dropped on the show throughout the years. So if you're ready, be ready. If you're ready, then we are ready to write these things down. I do have them. So while you are sitting there getting yourself ready, this is what we are going to do. Oh, there goes one of them. Share the knowledge. So there goes one of them right there on the screen. So if you can see this one, let me know you could see it. Yes, so we're going to go over some of these golden nuggets. So let us drop them in. There goes one on the screen. Share the knowledge. If you see one that you like, have it, grab it, put it somewhere, tuck it somewhere, and use it. This is what we do here. We share, we share, we share. So that's one. Here goes another one. So these are the golden nuggets. These are the golden nuggets, people, that were dropped from the past guests on the show. And these are the contributions that add up to this very moment. So here we go. Bow down and pray so God can heal the land. Ignorance is the new fashion. Oh, that one was a woo! Yeah. This one, ask for help. We oftentimes don't ask for help. We oftentimes shun away from asking for help. But if you don't ask for help, how is it that you're going to get help? Simple. It is a simple statement. Ask for help. No one will know what is it that you need if you don't open your mouth and say, can you please help me? And that's what it's all about. It's for you to say, I need help. So ask for it. When you're a child, you wanted something. You asked for it, didn't you? So let us get back into that childlike moments and childlike frame of mind and ask for the things that you so desire. Whether it's from God or whoever, ask for help. Here we go. Self-love. Let that one sink in. Because we can just flip that around and say, love self. Self mean all of you. Love you. If you don't love you, then who will? That's the question. Who will? You gotta first love you. Take in all of you and love you. Love all your failures, your flaws. Love them. And your faults. Failure, flaws, and faults. Put them all together and love on them. Embrace them. So when someone else is coming in your space, you already love that. So whatever they're going to say, opinion of others will not determine how much you love yourself. That's one of the golden nuggets that we are going to get to. I think that's sitting there too. Love yourself. I can't stress that enough. Love you. I love each and every one of you. I love you. Therefore, love yourself first. And here we go. Absolutely. You are enough. Do you need to take a sip on that? You are enough. No matter how much you survey yourself, No matter how much you look at yourself, no matter how much you cry, smile, laugh, no matter what you do, your shape, your size, your complexion, your hair, your nails, your toes, your hands, no matter what it is, you are enough. When God created you, He created you with just about everything that's right in His sight. You were enough when He created you. Therefore, there was nothing else for Him to add to you. Simply mean you cannot add to yourself and try to be like somebody else. You are enough. Here we go. Advertisement is the key. And when we are talking about advertisement is the key, we are talking about what is it that you have? Is it a gift? Everybody's crazy right now trying to find a gift. It's a season of gift. But what is it that you have that is a God-given gift that you are not advertising? And advertising right here is saying, what is it that you are not showing? How are you showing the gift that were planted in you before conception? How are you sharing that with the world? How are you exercising that? It is the key to unlock your passion, your dream, and your future. So let us know, what is it that you are not advertising, so I can break it out of you. So let us advertise together. Okay, you can advertise your book, but we need to know what is that gift that is planted inside of you that need to turn the key to the door of your life. Here we go. Self-motivate. Just what it says. Motivate yourself. Move yourself out of a space, out of a spot that you are so planted in that you are telling yourself that you can't move from. Absolutely. That's what motivate means. Motivate means you're moving out of a space, whether it's in your mind or in your physical space. That's what motivated me. Move, to move you, to shift you. So right here, we're saying motivate yourself. So when you sit there, you continue to say, I can't, I can't, I can't, I don't, I can't, I don't, I can't, I won't. All of those are downfalls. All of those are where you need to move yourself out of them and tell yourself, I can, I do, I will. Ta-da! See that? I is in front. Self is I. So when you see that I there, you put there, I can, I am, I will. Ta-da! And that is self-motivation. Now we came on down, and here we go. Sometimes our masks are not volunteer. And we're not talking about the mask that we were told to wear for the past 2.5 years, which is like this. We're talking about the fake syndrome mask. We walk around pretending. We walk around and saying this is who we are. But no, truly, who are you? Next, let's roll on to the other one. Are you willing to give change a chance? So many times we don't want to accept change. We don't want to accept change because we are so afraid of change. But will you tonight give change a chance? Whatever it is that you're trying to wind yourself into and reel yourself into, just give that little chance. Just this much. And what is it that you think you're going to see happen? Change. Change will not come. Change is already here, and it's up to you to accept it. Give it a chance. It's just like introducing you to a food. Maybe as a child, your parents want you to eat some vegetables. And it's like, give it a chance. Oh, but you said, I don't like that. But you never tasted it. You never had it before. But you sit there, I don't like that. See that negative connotation? Don't. I don't like it. But you never gave it a chance to see what is it. You never gave yourself that chance to taste it, to say, oh, this is how it tastes. Oh, I'm not going to try this again. But you never gave that chance. And this is what life is all about. Give it a chance. But it's all about making a step. And then when you make the step, you give that chance. Give change a chance. Change of your mindset. How is it that you're attracting things? It's all about change. The way you attract things is about you, how much you accept change and how much you're trying to chance, you're giving a chance over there. Chance is just like, sometimes it's just like this much. So let's put it out there. One chance. Okay? So let's not dwell too much on that. Just know you must give change a chance. As we went on, listen and take heed. My dear viewers, yes, listen and take heed. We got 2 ears, but what are we taking in? We need to take heed to what we are hearing. Sometimes we listen to all these gossips, all these music, all this chattering. But when it's positivity, are you taking heed? Are you taking that in? That's where you're accepting something and making use of what is it that you hear. So are you listening? And are you taking heed of what is being deposited positively into your spirit? Let us roll on to the next golden nugget. Pray for strength from the Creator to become your better self every day. Every day is a new day. Every day you get up, you didn't get up by yourself. You get up every day because the Creator wanted you, yes, you, to get up. Yes, you, Maria, to get up. Yes, you, Natasha, to get up. Yes, you, Lisa, to get up. Every single day. Yes, you, Otterloo. Every day the Creator gave you that moment and said, today is a new day. And I want you to better yourself. That's why you got a new day. You don't just get a new day just to just be the same as yesterday. Yesterday's so far gone. So when you get today, it is that moment where you find a way to better yourself. If you start writing something and it's not coming out the way you want it to look, sound, read, today is your day to look it over. If you get something on, an outfit, and you said, that's not working, today is the day to try it over. If you have in your mind something that you want to achieve and you started it, it didn't work out, but you got today, work on it a little bit more so you can better yourself. Because when you better yourself, then you will achieve the greatest of the greatest things that is out there waiting for you to achieve it. This is a time where we want to marry our dreams and our passion. This is the moment of marry. It's a marrying season right now. Not husband and wife, not all that good stuff. Not that physical marry. We are talking about marrying your passion and your dreams together. That is what we are talking about. It's a marrying season going on. And if you're not in that awakening moment where you know that you have a dreams and you have visions and you have all of that and you have a passion and you want to marry them, then you might want to question yourself of how much you want to better yourself, because it's about you bettering yourself to achieve that level. So let's roll on down. Don't be a fool. Being a fool does not make you cool. Ooh, this golden nugget, let me tell you, this came, I did my first exclusive behind bars with an inmate, Travis Richardson. And he was the one that dropped this golden nuggets right here. He's behind bars serving 25 years to life. I was the first one to get an interview with him. Whew, that was, let me tell you. For one, honey, I was scared to my pants. Like, what? Yes, I was scared to my pants of doing this interview. I had to suck it up. I had to get my little drink in, and I had to muscle up because this brother really wanted this interview. And I, little me, your host, Verona Willis-Brown, said, not me. But then God says, yes, you. And it was such an interview with this brother. He was the one that dropped this golden nugget. While he's serving 25 years hard labor, he's behind bars mentoring. And he has an intent to get out and continue to mentor young guys, young girls, whoever need mentoring. He is serving time, but his mind is still in the freedom land saying, listen, being a fool does not make you cool. So many a times you have so many people out there on the street joining these gangs or whatever they want to join and think that it is cool. Well, he told it. He told it right here on the question that being a fool does not make you cool. So if you're trying to be cool, let me tell you, he said it right here. So let us roll on right on, because I learned so much from him. So here we go again. Chaos was normal. We had another guest saying chaos was normal. How many times we fall into this category where we are going through so much chaos? Chaos everywhere we turn. We have chaos. How many times? We have chaos here. We've been going through chaos, okay? And then it seems like it is normal. But what is it that you are going to be doing in that chaos? Or you're taking it as normal as possible? So before we go in any more of the golden nuggets that we drop, I will exit myself, we play a little bit of music, and I will get back to you again. So while you're there, please share the live. So here you are now. This is your time. Usually I am the one questioning you. This is a time where you have the opportunity to put out your question, ask your question to me. I'll take all the questions that you have. Whatever question it is that you have, tonight is your night to ask the host a question. This is your segment where you can put in, ask the host a question. So, whatever question you have, we have this much time for you to ask me whatever question you wish to ask as we sit here. And you know what I do? I'm going to have my sip. I don't know what you're sipping on or what you're eating. Oh, tonight I'm having my red snapper, my vegetables, my spaghetti, and my salad on the side. So, whatever you are having right now is your moment to ask the host a question while we sip on. Mhm. Yeah, here's my glass. I'm having coconut water. So, right now is your moment to ask me whatever question you have, whatever question you want. I'll take in your question at this moment. So while you're doing that, let us go back into a few of the golden nuggets that were dropped here. So again, you have the moment. Right now is your moment. This is a time where you drop in your question to me. I will answer whatever question you have, and we will finish up with your question. Not me asking the question tonight, but you getting the opportunity to ask your questions. Ask questions. Everyone that's sitting there who is watching, this is your moment. Oh, there it is. It's an ask question. So whatever it is that you have, whatever question, we will take it right here. So here we are with a few more of the golden nuggets that were dropped throughout the year. I like this one. I am myself. Of course, we all got to know that we are our own unique self. Do you get fed up with, do you get fed up with yourself? Because see, that was another guest that put that there. She got fed up with herself, got fed up with myself. I am not going to be asking you that question, do you get fed up with yourself? Because that is not this segment. This segment is you asking me a question. So put your question in. Let me know what your questions are. This is your section. This is your time to ask me whatever question you are as we celebrate this 1 year anniversary together. As I continue to serve you, I serve you from a plate. And I hope when I serve you, you eat and you digest. But if you don't eat and digest, just know that I will continue to serve. That is the whole purpose of you having a gift, you having a talent, and we all have those gifts and talent. We were all born with potential. And because I come up every Thursday night faithfully, I want to thank everyone who showed up. Whether you're from the first episode to this episode, I want to thank you all for showing up. Because if without you, There is no me. Absolutely not. And without me, there is no you. Simple mean we are together in this. Absolutely. We are together in this. So without you, there's no me. So right now, because I spent every single Thursday last night, woo, I spent every single Thursday asking you questions. Now, this is your time. So ask your question and we are good. Then that will leave us balanced. We want to be balanced here. This is not a monologue, this is a dialogue. And dialogue means we talk to each other. So, yes, so let us roll out this year for those who are celebrating Christmas. Merry Christmas. Those who are celebrating Kwanzaa, Happy Kwanzaa. But those who are just celebrating life, and that's what we need to focus on. Just to celebrate life, just to celebrate the fact that we are still here. Clap, 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 snap, 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 dance, dance, dance. Whatever it is that you gotta do, make sure that when this live is over, you are celebrating something. Make sure that you are celebrating this time in your life. Some may have birthdays, some may have this, but the fact of the matter is, celebrate the fact that you are still alive. When we are not celebrating these things, we are ungrateful. We are ungrateful for the moments that were given to us. We don't want to live with an ungrateful attitude. Gratitude by itself is a whole big vibes, is a whole big attitude. So therefore, we should have our big attitude of gratitude. And we should celebrate not only ourselves, we should start with ourselves, but we should not only celebrate ourselves, but we should celebrate each other. Find one person, two persons, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Maybe 5. That's one hand. And celebrate them. Send a text to 5 people after this. Call 5 people. Make 5 posts. Whatever it is that you have to do after tonight. 5. I'm only saying 5. But you can do 10 if you wish. But I'm only saying 5. Find 5 people to let them know that you are thankful for them. First person is you. So let's say that's 6. 5 other people beside yourself to tell them thank you. Simple. Whether it's a text, it's a call, it's a post. Don't just like somebody's post, but tell that person thank you. Sometimes we just press like and like and like that post, but sometimes we want to see that word, thank you. Go on somebody's post and say thank you. Send 5 text messages, make 5 phone calls, and say thank you. So tonight, I wish I could say 5. There's so many of you out there that I could say thank you to. So many. And right now, for me to say 5 people, I don't want to leave nobody out. So I'm going to say me. I thank myself for pushing through days that I don't want to push through. For not giving up on me, for not giving up on my dreams, for not giving up on my visions, for not giving up on God. I want to thank me for just pushing through. That's for me. I want to thank Maria. I want to thank Maria for being Maria. I've known Maria for a while, but that's another story. But I just want to thank Maria. I want to thank Arthur Lou. Arthur Lou, thank you so much for showing up here. Thank you for not giving up on yourself. Thank you for being here. I want to thank Arthur Natasha for being the person she is. Sis, stay fabulous, because that's what we do. I want to thank Lisa. Lisa, thank you for being a part of this family. You are now a part of the Question family. And I want to thank you for the time that you showed up and make your presence known here. I want to thank you. These are just a few I want to say thank you to because I am looking at them right here in the live. For others, you out there, from my heart to your heart, accept a heart of gratitude to you all. So as we close out tonight's episode, don't forget, a heart of gratitude is more than the gift that you out there shopping for at this time of the season. This is just a season. When you tell somebody thank you from your heart, that season will last a lifetime. Just remember that. So, again, this is your host, Verona Willis-Brown, right here on the Question saying, happy 1 year anniversary. Not to me, not to the show, but to us as a family. Yes, we did it. And I look forward into serving you throughout the rest of years to come. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for being here, for loving on me as I love on you. Mwah! I leave you with just that one big kiss from my heart. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful night and a wonderful life. Not only tonight, but a wonderful, wonderful life. The season is still going, so let us go out in the season with a attitude of gratitude. That's how we are leaving this. We only got a couple more days to go. God, listen, we only got a couple more days to go in 2021. Be grateful. See you on the next episode. We will be closing out 2021 right here on the Question next week, and you don't want to miss that episode because we are closing it on high note. So I hope to see each and every one of you that's here tonight. I hope to see you next week because that's how we are going to finish 2021. See you next week at the same time, same place with more love, more peace, more joy, and more happiness. Again, this is your host. See you next week. Oh, let us close up with some music. Let's see what we have. As a matter of fact, let us close with some inspirational speeches.
embrace what comes hard. Today, I need you to accept the challenge. Today, I need you to fall in love with the process.
There will be plenty of opportunities to get discouraged, to lose your passion, and think that it's not meant to be. But if you're going to reach your destiny, you have to have a made-up mind. If you give up after the first time, or the 5th time, or the 30th time, what that really means is you didn't want it bad enough. There should be something you're believing for that you are relentless. You are not moved by how impossible it looks. You're not discouraged by how long it's taking. You don't give up because people told you no. Your attitude is, if I have to believe my whole life, I am not going to stop believing. I am not going to take no for an answer. I'm not going to settle for mediocrity. I'm going to keep pursuing what was in my heart.
And ask yourself, what do I really want? What do I really want? And write it down. Writing causes thinking. Thinking creates an image. And you get these images going, you're building a vision in your mind. It's the visionaries that's changed the world. Think of that.
But what keeps that competitive edge, what keeps you on top, is the ability to think and prepare mentally over and over and over again. The body has limitations. The mind does not. We focus so much on what goes on from the neck down that we forget it all starts from here. Everything starts from there. If you're not mentally ready, you're never really physically prepared. And that's where the preparation starts.
What would your life be like as you look toward the future if you decided, I'm not going to allow my fears to stop me? And I'm saying to you, whatever you got to do it, because if you don't, life is going to whoop you until you surrender.
So when you're young and you make mistakes, don't let them eat you up. Because everybody that done made it, done made it. You got to fail in order to win. Hey, look, man, to understand how to hit the game-winning shot, you got to miss the game-winning shot. You know, you got to be tough because the road to success is always under construction. It's never a clear path to success. The people who become successful are the people who have a relentless attitude. And you just got to hang in there through the bad breaks, because the bad breaks is coming. But they usually come right before the big break is about to happen. You get a series of bad breaks and it stumbles up a lot of people. My life and my success is to say to anyone, you can stumble, you can fall, you can get back up again. No matter what you face, no matter how bad it is going to be, when there is a challenge, and by a challenge I mean anything in life, any challenge, anything that you're facing, the only way to overcome the challenges that you face is to start walking. Take that step every day, no matter what you are facing. Get up and start walking.
I have the ability to see the end before the beginning even begins. And what that means is I know that to get to the very end, I can see it right now. So before I went to Buds and I was losing all this weight, I saw myself walking across the stage at 191 pounds. That's where I had to get to get into the door. I saw myself 6 months, a year later, wherever it's going to take me to do it. I saw myself walking across that stage, getting that certificate of graduation from Buds. And I was able to be there at 300 pounds. And that feeling that I was nowhere near that feeling, I was able to put myself there 1,000,000 times every day. And that feeling of like, my God, that is going to feel amazing. That's what made me suffer. That's what allowed the pain to be real and say, this is worth it. I want to feel for this next 18 months. It took me 18 months to finally become a Navy SEAL, to finally, just get through buds. 18 months. It's 6 months. It took me 18. That's what woke me up every morning was I'm going to put myself through this much pain and suffering for a few seconds. That's all it is. A few seconds of joy. It's so worth it, man. That's what people don't get. So I'm able to put myself at the finish line, even though I have no finish line, but at the finish line of an event before I even start the to say, how are you going to feel at the end of this? Visualizing this is my biggest tool of life. That's why I've been able to put myself in cold water, put myself in a 100-mile race millions of times before I've done it. And I'm able to go through the race and see how I'm going to feel at mile 50. Almost to the exact feeling.
Right. So when it comes up, it's no surprise.
It's no surprise. I've already done this a million times.
I recommended the last time I was here the little book, Richest Man to Babylon, and I said I've lectured now to over 3 million people. Guess how many have actually gone and got this little book? Answer, very few. My best guess is 10%. Such an easy thing to do. This little book, number one, is easy to find. Number two, it's easy to buy. The most you can pay for it, $6, $7, $8. You can borrow that from your kids. But if it's easy to find and easy to buy, and if it's easy to read, why wouldn't everybody go get it? We don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. Here's how profound it is. Some do and some don't. Now here's the numbers. About 10% do. We don't know the mystery of that. And I'm telling you, 10 years from now, those numbers will still be the same. The numbers don't change. Only the faces change. I used to belong to the 90%, who couldn't be bothered even if it was easy. How many people have a library card? Answer, 3%. 97% couldn't be bothered. Guy specializes in happy hour, but he doesn't have a card. And now readily and quickly blames the government, blames his company, and blames the pay scale. Here's my advice to you today. Walk away from the 97%. Don't talk like they talk. Don't go where they go. Don't act like they act. Don't specialize in what they specialize in. Throw away the blame list. They claim you to.
You got to be consciously conscious today because your environment can hypnotize, mesmerize, and paralyze you.
Data issues, so not collecting the right data at the right time, and then having to go back and manually clean things up.
And to be spending $5,000 minimum a month just to do these integrations myself, when it's not even.
The other thing is take full responsibility for your life.
Oscar Wilde once said, responsibility is what we expect from somebody else. This is very true. Most people dread accepting responsibility. That's just a fact of life, and we can see it in operation every day. We can see ourselves getting hot under the collar when the dentist keeps us waiting, and we're sitting there reading old magazines when our appointment was 30 minutes ago. And we don't stop to think that we forgot to mail in this month's mortgage payment. We can see ourselves growing angrier and angrier because a business contact is supposed to call at noon, and here it is almost 2 o'clock, and the phone still refuses to ring. But we don't stop to think about the calls we ourselves have forgotten to return while we've been so busy fuming. We can see ourselves writing an angry letter to the airline because a flight was delayed, but we don't write an angry letter to ourselves when we're late for something, even though that might not be a bad idea at all. Yes, we can see avoidance of responsibility all the time in both our personal and professional lives. And here's something else we can see just as often. We can see that most people aren't as successful as they wish they were. Do you see there's a connection between these two very common phenomena? I certainly do, and by the end of this session, I hope you'll agree with me. I hope you'll understand that it's in your best interests to take responsibility for everything you do. But that's only the beginning. I'm also going to suggest that many times it's even best to accept responsibility for the mistakes of others, especially when you're in a managerial or leadership role. I can hear you saying, what?
Accept responsibility for someone else's mess-ups? Why would I want to do something like that? Well, that's a fair enough question, and over the next few minutes, I'll try to answer.
One of my weak points in my personal life is I don't like technical stuff. So even though I have to be on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, I don't care for that. So guess what? I find somebody who loves to do that. You know, I find somebody who has a strength where I will have a weakness, and I partner with them. All you're trying to do is get to the goal. No one gets there by themselves. Everybody needs help. Now, when you know what you got going for you, be confident, not cocky. Managing your strengths, knowing what they are, and don't let nobody talk you out of it. And that gets you fight ready. You get fight ready like that. You got to know you. Helps you develop your skills. All the while, you're developing your strength. You just got to keep developing the strength. Don't let anybody talk you up. At the same time, you must work on improving your weaknesses. So I've had to, in spite of my